Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I watch it.
I showed men and stuff. Do you still do those?
Yeah. Butterflies, before you get on here, you're waiting in line.
Certified free, 7 days a week. That weather's busted hard. My pull up and we.
Uh-oh.
Did you lose us already?
Yeah, I screwed up. I was in the middle of doing something when when it went live.
Well, hello, everyone.
You said the audio was screwed up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it bad for you guys? Hey. Hi, everybody. Joel Semino here with
Marilu, and he's in his own little cuckoo world right now.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let me click out of this stuff here.
Okay. Maybe that's it. 'Cause you just had too many things open that it was skipping. It was like a record skipping.
Really?
Yes, really.
Was it skipping for you guys too? What's up, Jason? Jason from YouTube. Jason's back. Who else we got? Andy Taravella sending us love from Facebook.
Awesome.
Uh-oh. Laura in the house. Hold on 1 second here.
Okay. So how's everyone doing? Hi, little Craig. We've been having kind of a weird weather day here in Pittsburgh. It's been freezing, which I'm sure some of you have been experiencing. It's been really cold in the 20s. Top teens, early 20s.
Here too.
Yeah. And then we've been having like the dusting of snow, and then clouds break and everything looks fine and dandy, and then dusting, fine. Everything looks, we had, was it yesterday that we had the snow overnight? So the roads were kind of slick in the morning.
Well, actually, it started in the morning. It was in the morning is when the snow started. Little Craig of Real from YouTube watching.
Yeah.
What's going on? Got all kinds of people joining us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. So, sorry, I'm working on a couple of things here. So we actually have a surprise guest coming on tonight that I did not even tell Marilu about.
Okay. Because I'm like, what is he doing? Clicking here and clicking there and
Lanaya in the house. What's going on? So I'm gonna bring our guest on here. Are you ready?
No, you're scaring me.
Our guest that's in the back in the studio, wave your hand if you're ready to go. All right, here we go.
Hey! Surprise!
It's Brianna.
Yay!
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I just finished up with another group, so I was excited to come on here, though.
Awesome.
Yes, for sure.
Good. Laura says it was 3 to 6 inches or 7 to 12. I think Laura likes 7 to 12.
In reference to snow, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Abby says, "Hey,
Abby, hey, listen. All of our old school friends are coming back today. They're coming across the woodwork. Where's everybody been? Laura says hi. Brianna.
Oh, hi, Laura. Yeah, I'm trying not to wear my glasses, but I guess I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Can you see the comments, Brianna?
I can, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I don't need to snow. Laura says, "What snow?"
Well, Laura's in her hot tub. That's usually where she partakes of our Wednesday evenings, is from her hot tub.
That's an awesome place to be. Like, is
Ah,
this outside the hot tub?
I believe it is. I think it's still like tented,
I
but
think that's like the most awesome thing, to be outside, snow falling, in a hot tub. Because then you wouldn't sweat, right?
right, you have like
I
an
would think.
an equal balance of hot and cold. You just
Yeah.
you're
The human air
simmering.
conditioner, everything down there heats up, everything here cools down.
There you go.
Your makeup doesn't melt away.
So
Which
Laura,
that would be the hopes.
Mhm.
Abby says that D&D usually takes precedent on Wednesday night, but it got canceled, so they're gracing us with their presence.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you. I ad-libbed all of that. Abby just
It
said,
had nothing to do with me.
I bet you it does. If you told people you were coming on, I bet you that's why we're bringing out some of the old schoolers.
I love the idea of D&D though, but I'm thinking of a different D&D.
Yeah, same here.
Wait a minute. I don't know what you two are talking about. What is the D&D you're talking about?
Well, it'd be like Dungeons and Doms.
Oh,
Would be, I could put a couple together for you if you like.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons. Not my thing. Not since like high school or junior high.
junior high for me.
Yeah.
I remember it. I never played it. Like, I swear there was a TV show on, like, a cartoon when I was smaller. I feel
Well,
like.
was Zelda a cartoon also? Does you guys?
Yeah, I remember Zelda.
Video
Yeah.
game?
I remember the Zelda and the video game because I played it.
Abby says they are both fun, Dungeon Masters.
I love a good dungeon master. Just saying.
Yeah. Lee's back in the house too.
Lee. All kinds of fun people in the house tonight.
I know.
So Brianna is one of the club members, one of many, but a few of our very special club members that we like to consider a friend. Hopefully it's reciprocated.
Absolutely. Yes. I always feel welcome with you guys.
Yeah. We love having you. So Brianna, you've been coming. Well, let me rephrase that. You've been attending for that's probably 2 years now, right? Because last year was really pretty much a wash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For 2020. So you've been coming to the club for almost 2 years now, I think. I could look up.
I was attending even before I came out.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So that's the fun part. Like,
oh, now you got me curious. Hold on, I'm gonna be super Snoopy Dog here.
Oh, come on.
God, I hope I got rid of those pictures. You don't want to see those pictures.
Let's see here.
Yeah, because now I'm kind of like, wait a minute. Do I recall?
See, the thing is, back then I was like any other single person that, usually just kind of was low key and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, coming out definitely brings out a different side in you. Yeah, because back then you encapsulate yourself in this thing, and I don't know. I guess most guys are that way, anyways. But for me, that was an added thing for me.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
yeah.
No, I don't see any. But let me see when you actually joined.
The background check now.
I know. He's like, wait a minute, I have to figure this out.
Are you sweating right now?
I don't think you're. Did you have an old profile? Is that what you're saying?
It's the same one.
Oh, it is. Okay. Well, no.
Yeah. No, actually, that was the thing. Like, whenever I came out, one of the things I reached out. I'm not sure if I talked to you or was one of your staff.
Probably me.
Mm-hmm.
Explained the situation, And yeah, it was one of the easiest things for me to do in my transition. Yeah,
Well,
I felt very accepted by that.
Awesome.
so in that vein, if you don't mind me asking, and if there's anything off limits, just say off limits or don't want to talk about it. What was that like? You know, what were the challenges for you outside of personally in your personal life? What were some of the challenges in the lifestyle for you in transitioning, if any?
The biggest challenges, what was the challenges in my family? Were the biggest challenges. Yeah. But like my transition happened after I separated. So that was a whole different thing. In I guess the bigger challenges is when people in the swinging community is the biggest challenge is that somebody who wants to know me more about my background than they want to know about me sexually. Like they want to play with me. So that's a challenge. I've been to several house parties and never played because I feel like in a house party things become more personal. You know, so I mean, you have more personal conversations. So when that happens, and when you get into that, like, oh, poor Brie, like, that's so hard to go through all that. Like, but that really isn't like what I'm looking for. I love having the friends I do in the community. It is great, but then when it comes down to the day, you know, you have a hard time stirring up that the foreplay. You know, when that's already happened. So. Yeah, so I mean, and when I go to a club, I usually avoid that part of the conversation, or if somebody brings it up, you know, I'm open to it, but usually I'm trying to turn on to you are a very beautiful girl. You know, what are you into, and you know, stuff like that.
So so that's more of the conversation you're looking to have is something that's going to move you forward into a sexual encounter.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome.
Probably 80% of the people that come to the club have that same mindset. Like, how do we get this conversation from chit chat to fuck now?
I would agree. Yeah, I think you're right for sure.
Yeah. I mean, clearly not everybody. I mean, some people really just come to socialize and be with their partner, their own partner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
But it seems like if you're attending as a single, you're probably there to do more than just mix and mingle.
For me anymore, like I go without expectation. So, I mean, and I do have friends there. Really, any place I go, I have friends. So I always go. And the great thing I love about Body Shop is I can dance. A lot of other places you can't do that. So
when you can't dance at other places.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the obvious that you can't dance, what does that look like? I don't understand.
What do you mean? When you can't dance?
What do you mean? You saying other clubs you can't dance?
Well, they don't have a DJ. Like they don't have a live DJ, you know. House parties, you really, you know, you're already like off limits to what you can wear, you know, and for me, that's half my thing is wearing nice skimpy revealing outfits, you know.
That was posed. I'm sorry to interrupt. We have a super important question. Laura wants to know how to get you naked.
How to get me naked?
Yeah.
Oh my God, leather. If you're wearing leather, grab me by the hand and take me away. No, honestly, give me a couple drinks too. That'll do it. If I have enough, it all comes off. Isn't it that way for everybody though?
I feel like I've seen you naked a few times.
I actually the last time I was there, I had my top off for a while. And
we almost lost your top.
I did, yes. It magically reappeared, by the way.
Yes, it did.
So, but yeah, a friend helped me find it. Yeah. So
Laura, she has lots and lots of leather.
Fuck yeah. Am I allowed to say fuck? I'm sorry.
Yeah. You can say fuck.
It is my kryptonite. Like, if you want to get me hot and bothered, wear some shiny leather, nice, tight, any shape. God damn.
That's pretty much my go-to. Also, I mean, anybody who knows me knows I have a shiny clothes fetish anyway.
Yeah.
So, what were we watching Oh, we've been watching. What is that show? Firefly Lane.
Oh yeah, it's a series on Netflix. It's
That's
a chick.
new.
Yeah, kind
Is
of.
it? I saw it on there. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
We've watched, I think, 3 or 4 episodes now, and it's pretty good. But the reason I brought it up is there's an episode where not Renee Zellweger. What the hell's her name? Can't.
Katherine Heigl.
Yeah, Katherine Heigl is wearing this like shiny sequins, like form-fitting dress, and I'm like, and then she gives it to her girlfriend to put on, which it looked even better. I was like, damn. So shiny clothes, leather, latex, any of that's like.
Yeah. Well, that and a passionate kisser. I mean,
I've heard I'm a good kisser.
I've had girls come up and just like, yeah. You almost got to drag us to the room at this point, or we're just going to do it right down there. I haven't seen that happen at the body shop yet. Is that permitted? Can you just have sex right in the middle of the room?
Yeah,
sure.
Oh, fuck. Because I like to be watched too. So.
Ah.
Oh my God, yeah.
I think I did see you once in a room. The door was partially open.
I love that. It's yeah. It's fun. You never know what's going on. Like who's watching. You're just kind of doing your thing.
Wait a minute. How personal can I get with you, Brianna, about your how do I say this? Sexual encounters at the club?
You can get very personal.
Okay.
I
don't know if this is you or not, but now that I'm replaying in my head, I feel like it might be.
Okay.
This was on a Freaky Friday, and I've told this story, I think, at least twice now on here.
Really? Okay.
I don't know if that was me.
I'm just going to say a couple of things, and you tell me if it was you or not.
Okay.
Anal hook.
Oh.
Is it a yes or no yet?
I had an anal hook, but I don't think I had it at Body Shop.
Really? Okay, then it wasn't you.
No.
No. I don't think that was.
No.
That was,
I had a butt plug once.
Because the person, I was like, see, was the back of the person, but I remember the long hair, and that's kind of what made me think it was maybe you. So, and the person was rather tall. So.
If I just had a tattoo on my ass, you would know it was me or not.
Oh, you know what? No, I didn't notice that.
You weren't looking. Well, I don't have a tattoo, so that's something I really want, or some tattoos for sure.
Yeah, Laura's like, that was me.
See, who comes out?
Someone
else in the house. I missed Ed. Sorry, Ed. I try to catch them as they come in here and say hi. Who else do we miss? Lee Parker, how you doing? I don't think I said hi to you.
Yeah, Lee's taking notes as well right now too.
I see that. Let's see. So we got leather, anal hooks, and what else are you into?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, like God, anything.
Well, we said passionate kissing was one.
Passionate kissing, definitely touching. Oh my gosh, things I'm so into bondage. Like a dominant female, I mean, can probably get me to do anything with her and her spouse. Yeah,
sorry?
honestly, what's that? What's that?
I said, are you listening, Marilu?
Oh,
he's like, are you taking notes?
Yeah. There's nothing better than a dominant person, usually a female, like that can, say that right thing. I mean, I think a lot of girls can relate to that with men typically.
Yes.
But for me, since I identify as lesbian, it's really...
that's kind of a challenge. We talked about this before, about dom, sub, and the availability of sort of tops and doms.
Yeah.
And it seems like more people want to be submissive than dominant. And I kind of have a theory on that, and I think it has a lot to do with the day-to-day stress.
Okay.
You know, I mean, let's face it, and Marilu can talk about this probably better than I can about what causes or what are some of the causes of somebody to be a submissive versus a dominant. Do you have any theories on that, Marilu?
For me, well, I think generally most submissives are going to be males, high profile type of men that just are constantly having to be the ones that make decisions, are the first ones that want to be dominated, because they want to be able to let go of all of that and just be told what to do instead. That's a big thing. Yeah. So
it also seems like, and as I'm sitting here and you're saying that, I'm thinking, I think it takes a much stronger person to be submissive than a dominant. And it seems counterintuitive because you would think, a dominant person has to be a strong person. I think it's easy to play the strong role in that regard, but still sort of be weak in the mind. I think for some people use that as a crutch, sort of to be overbearing and dominant as a means to sort of make up for a lack of confidence.
I don't know. Honestly, I think either one, whether you're submissive or dominant, I think you actually have to have a strong mind. I think the submissive actually sometimes, a lot of people will tell you the submissive has more power than the dom does because of the things that they like and the limits they can place. Where a dominant likes to be able to, once they know those limits and stuff like that, they can create the structure. It's more work to be a dominant than a submissive because the dominant has to come up with these things, to please the submissive, but the submissive enjoys it. It's reciprocal, I guess you'd say. But I think what you're saying is true in the case where there are submissives out there who will play the weak mind and not engage. And that's why you have so many submissives out there who can't find someone because they're not willing to engage. They're not willing to be able to give structure of what it is they're into.
Exactly.
That all makes sense?
No,
exactly.
Absolutely. What's up, John Watson? Good to see you. Keith Cook, how are you? Keith says you're absolutely correct, Brianna.
Yep.
So, and Laura says both are strong, and I agree. And I was just thinking more of there, like you just said, there are a lot of submissives out there that are weak-minded, but I also think there are some dominants out there also that think just by bossing somebody around or pretending you're the boss, that's how you're dominant. And
I totally agree. There are a lot of bad dominants out there for that reason that they just.
Lil Craig says exactly that. I'm going to put this up real quick. Lil Sub is actually more powerful of the two because the dom is a dom only because the sub allows them to be. That's a great point.
Yeah.
That's a great point. But now, okay, so we sort of come from a pro-dom background also, and there's the saying from pro-dom.
Who's the pro-dom? Where did I miss that memo?
Well, I'm going back a long time now.
Long time.
Long time ago. But we used to call it topping from the bottom.
Yes. It still is.
But I think that's different than negotiating up front and explaining the things that you're into. I think from the bottom is when you're in session, the bottom is telling the top what to do.
Yeah. Even out of session. I totally agree with you. But even out of session, that the bottom could be like, well, I really didn't like the way you did this. I really would like if you did it this way, not that way. I think that's also, I mean, to a degree, you create your limits and stuff like that, but you have to give your dominant some leeway to, as a submissive, you're truly giving them power, so as long as they're not hurting you, let them explore you. Yeah. And if you're just looking to get off as a submissive, then you're in there for the wrong reason. I mean, getting off is kind of enjoyable, but for me, my job is to be a good submissive and see my dominant get off. It's not for me to get off. You know what I mean? A good submissive would look at it that way.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you know any submissive, domesticated submissives that want to come and clean and do kitty litter and, and then we do some sex stuff too, send them our way because we're definitely looking.
So you still pro-doming then, huh?
Well, so Marilu and I have talked about pro-doming.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to convince Marilu to do it.
Yeah. It's such a big market. I mean, oh my God.
It is.
I'm on Tumblr and I get pro-doms all the time. And like, I want a physical connection. You're in Virginia Beach or you're in Florida, California. Like, I'm sorry, but no, I need some physical, girl. I need to be like over your lap.
Not
smacking myself in the ass. Just don't do it no more.
That virtual hit yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm hitting me.
Did you say harder?
Okay. Yeah.
But Abby says there's a lot of dominants that are scared away by a strong sub. They said they have had personal experience with this while they were trying to vet dominance.
That's very true. I agree with that. Yeah. I think I've scared them away by talking too much. Because I'm actually an overthinker. So when I have a dominant, pursue me, I need to like just let it happen. Like, don't talk about yourself too much and just let whatever she'll want to know when she wants to know when she wants to know it kind of thing.
Are you saying that you sort of like talk your way out of it, maybe giving too much information up front?
Yeah, I think I give too much information. I like talk about my kinks and stuff too much. Like,
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I have so many.
You have too many?
I have so many.
Listen, take those words out of your vocabulary because that is not true. They could never have too many kinks.
Yeah, there's never too many of anything.
I have to agree, but I keep scaring them away. Like, they're just not dominant enough, I guess.
Well, that's where I would take it. If they can't handle the discussion, then maybe they're not a strong dominant.
That could be.
Because as a dominant, you want to have that interaction and find out what are the limits, what are the boundaries, what are the things you could play with, how far can you take it, what's that sense of edge there. And if you're not willing to find some of that out, then all you're doing is going into a room with the hopes of just taking a flogger to them or whatever. Like,
it's so procedural that you're not really getting into it.
Right. Yeah, so that's how I see it. But so Jason here on YouTube says, I would really like to join the club. You guys seem like awesome people. I love swingers clubs.
Well, let's go. Get on it.
Yeah, come on, Jason. I think I want to say Jason is somewhere far or like Maryland or somewhere like that. Where are you at, Jason? I forgot. And Laura says, talk when we tell you to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's when
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. For me, that's like once the scene starts or once you figured things out, then I can, play that whole role for you.
Yeah.
But beforehand, it really is that getting to know each other and getting to that point of negotiating.
Yeah.
What you like or what you don't. Because there could be something that you could say that might trigger me as a dom from an experience that I've had where I'm like, okay, well, back off. We need to, talk about that. Like I had this thing. Oh, that's right. Jason, you're in Canton. So you are close by. Why aren't you there yet? Okay. For me.
Is that Toledo? So are they closer to Toledo or Akron?
The Akron.
Akron. I've been to that stop.
Yeah.
some nice people up there.
Yeah, Laura's from there. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Canton's
Yeah, I can't click
a
on them
nice
to see
little group there.
they're like these little icons.
Yeah, to see which is which.
I might have met her already then.
You may have. I know that they've been on our chat rooms as well.
Okay.
And I think Laura's been here once. Maybe Laura's been here once or twice in Pittsburgh.
I think
I
so.
believe. Yeah.
She curly hair.
Short, somewhat curly. Yeah.
I think I know who she is.
Yeah.
Hi, Laura.
I'm sorry. I just want to comment. Jason made a comment about they really want to join the club. Seem like awesome people. Love swinger. Thank you. I think you're just saying that because Brianna's on.
I don't know. I think it's just a good club.
Uh-huh.
So Abby's asking a question here. Do either, I don't know if I can put this up, but the whole thing will show up or not.
No, it does.
Okay. So do either of you think there is a thing as over vetting? Because usually when I get told I'm too strong or I don't inspire dominance, it's because of the vetting. The vetting is too intense. I got to read that again. You're too strong as a bottom or as a submissive?
As a sub.
Oh.
That's odd. Although you kind of commented to that, Brianna.
I did. Yeah. I mean, it's not so much. I can't believe somebody would say that to her. That's actually pretty rude.
Mm-hmm.
Say something like that. To be too strong a sub, then no, you're just not a match. You don't have to point fingers. Like that's.
Well, and to say I don't inspire dominance, I mean, that's a shitty thing to say.
Yeah.
That's a reflection on the other person, not Abby.
It's not something you inspire. It's just something that is. Like, are you dominant or are you not dominant? Or I mean, I know there's switches out there who will be dominant, like a female will be dominant to another female or even another guy, but like maybe their spouse, they're actually very submissive to. And it's just the chemistry of how that works. You know what I mean? It's not something you can just pick up and say, this is what I am, or even choose who you're going to be dominant toward. It's just, you have chemistry, or it's really like swinging if you think about it. Either there's that attraction or there isn't.
Yeah. Well, well, it's like Laura said a couple comments beforehand. You have to have a good bond, both physically and emotionally, as a dom sub relationship. Like what I see with Abby and the comments that are being made is almost kind of like that comment of like, well, you're too intimidating. Well, it's it's not that I'm intimidating, it's that you're not willing to get to know me.
Or maybe they're not that experienced. And really, maybe she's more experienced than they are.
Right.
Well, maybe the sense is they're too intimidated versus you being intimidating. They're just intimidated by, maybe how beautiful you are, or, who you are, your stature at the club, or,
knowledge.
I'll be honest with you, I get intimidated. There's people that come to the club that I'm intimidated by, and I don't mean like,
Am I that intimidating?
Huh? What?
Am I that intimidating?
It is intimidating to speak to people that you are attracted to, especially those that you feel maybe, for lack of another way of putting it, above your station, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Your
league.
Yeah. I mean,
it was a good movie, by the way.
What?
It was a good movie. She's out of my league. You have to know what I'm talking about.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like you're a 7. She's, she's definitely a 10. Like, if you're an 8, you have some sort of chance, right? So yeah, like, I mean, I totally agree with you.
And I think that plays out a lot more than we probably give thought to or credit to. That there's just a lot of that goes on. Abby just commented that she's intimidated, or I'm sorry, Laura just said that she's intimidated by me, and I don't believe that for a second.
Because you're quiet.
Wait, that makes me intimidating, or you're saying?
Think about it. Most people, if they're quiet, especially if they're taller than you, and you're like that tall, dark, and handsome looking kind of, so.
Trust me, it takes a lot more than that. You got a tiny head.
Yeah, but definitely. And then you don't realize. I mean, great example. The last time I was at the club, I was dancing, and another girl came over. She was a 10, and she started dancing with me, and it just totally changed my outlook. Made it so much easier for me to talk to her. It's like she broke the ice.
Mm-hmm.
You know. It's just a really good example. So yeah, I agree with you. That's definitely the intimidation factor is real.
Yeah. So it's not that people them in and of themselves are intimidating. It's just that you're intimidated by how they look or act, or even just your perception of who or what they're about.
Right. Before you get to know them, because once you get to know them, it's like, oh wow, they're not the person that I thought.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
You know, all the time. Yeah.
I find it's an exercise for me to not prejudge people based on how they look. Because I think we all do it to some degree. I mean, some more than others, and some take it to an extreme. But I really got to, I work on that. It's, and we obviously come into contact with hundreds of people on a weekly basis. So it's super easy to fall into that. Prejudging people.
Yeah.
You
just have to be an extrovert. I mean, I consider myself an extrovert. So and this mainly happened when I came out. Because if you, as a transgender person, if you're just standing up to the side, everybody's looking. So why put yourself into that position when you can be the other one? So I would purposely go and talk to people, and just to break the ice. And it didn't matter who it was. There were times I literally went and talked to everybody in the club just so that I could not put myself in that position, because you never know what's going to happen when you step out of that bubble that you're in and make yourself uncomfortable to see what happens.
I like that.
Right? So if you're willing to take that chance, you can reap the rewards when they happen. If you don't, then you just keep going on saying, oh, well, it didn't happen. But did you take the chance? So
I love it. I love it. That's like right out of a self-help book almost. Like, I mean that sincerely. I mean, I read a lot of nonfiction books and on various topics, but that's a common theme. It's hard because I don't practice it all the time. I probably practice it 20% of the time.
Yeah.
I think it's been how many months now since I've said I was going to write at my Yes Pact, and I still haven't done it.
Yes. You have not done your Yes Pact as of yet.
And I keep threatening that, okay, I'm going to do it tomorrow, and then I get busy doing something else. So
gotta nail your foot to the floor in front of your desk. And
unfortunately, I'm in front of the desk a lot anyway, but it's just usually work stuff. So, but
right.
I need to just do it. But it's probably something I should do with Marilu's input as well.
Yeah.
For sure.
We can sit in my little Zen den closet on the yoga mats and write our little things out.
I'll be on the total gym. You can be on the yoga mat, and then we'll switch. I have a good friend from high school that turned me on to the Total Gym by Chuck Norris. Do you remember? What was Christy Brinkley? Was that his wife? No, who was his wife?
I don't know. All I know about Chuck Norris was karate. The jeans that had the extra pleat in the crotch so they wouldn't split. in the gym.
Damn jeans.
For his scissor kicks.
Yeah.
But no, anyway, so yeah, we have a total gym, and a good friend of mine from high school, he's had one probably since high school, and he swears by it. I mean, and it's so easy to use.
It is. I lay on it on my side, and just kind of put my feet off of it while I have my headset on and I'm listening to my music, and then the cat's usually laying on my side, like right on the curve.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my little oh.
That is not a new show. That show's been around for like 20 some years.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been around for a minute.
That's got to have like 20 seasons.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Laura. No, I don't total gym naked. I have done naked yoga at a retreat, which is funny. I was fine doing naked yoga in a room of 20 other people, but I won't do naked yoga in my own house. Like I get up and I like put on my yoga pants and my sports bra and do the whole thing, but I won't do naked yoga in my own house.
Should be doing that naked.
I tell you what, if you did a yoga class, I'd totally come to it.
Ah.
I really would. I've been looking for a place to do yoga. That would be
Well,
fun.
we were.
Wait, hold on. If I did a yoga class, it would be an extremely short class, and you would have downward dog and upward dog, and maybe warrior, or I think I can't remember. It's something reverse warrior and reverse warrior. Those are the only things I remember from yoga.
Well, you used to do yoga.
Yeah,
Keyword
You'd have to
used
do
to.
it naked.
I can really do yoga. I feel like my belly's like a big zit, and I'm gonna pop it when I'm doing yoga.
Oh my god.
That's not very positive, G.
Yes.
Well, I am a realist also.
Well, actually, I went today and Laura says you got to do the doggy style pose.
Kill Bill.
Oh my god. Now I lost my train of thought here. Oh no. I was actually at a Yoni steam spa today and was talking to a couple of the people there, and they want to do another another girls Sunday event.
Okay.
And they wanted to make it like a 2-day thing, a Saturday afternoon and a Sunday afternoon with like brunch, and do the yoga and
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God,
the hula hooping, weighted hula hoops. Okay. I had G get me one for Christmas.
yeah.
And the thing is a 5-pound weighted hoop, which doesn't seem like a lot. But then when you actually like hit your shins with it, when you can't keep it up,
And
you can tell it weighs 5 pounds and it hurts.
Well, they fill it with cement.
Marilu is now understanding how difficult it is to keep it up for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Should have saw that coming.
Just more shout outs. Dana Glassner in the house. It says that they did naked yoga on a cruise on the main deck many years ago.
Uh-huh.
And hello, Tabitha. How are you?
Yep.
I think I know Tabitha. Hi, Tabitha.
They did. Beth and him did naked yoga on the cruise ship years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not done yoga on a cruise ship. I'm not there to exercise.
Pills for yoga? I don't.
No, for keeping it up.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Okay, I've got a question. This is going to be probably directed more to Marilu, since she's a board certified sexologist now.
Yes.
So somebody told me that, and I'm only saying this because Donald mentioned about the pills. I'm assuming he means Viagra. But somebody mentioned that there's some sort of shot that guys can put into their dick, like a shot. And it works like Viagra, I guess, maybe?
Yes, there is.
I've never heard of such a thing.
I actually know somebody got that.
Really?
and
And
they said it works. They said it works
Okay.
very well.
how long? And it just like you put it, you shoot your dick, and then it just gets hard automatically.
It's a gland within there. Yeah. There's also one for women.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
is.
Wait. How does that one work?
I mentioned it to my doctor, and they're like, "Don't do it."
Oh,
So,
the doctor said
but they
don't
wouldn't tell me why.
Yeah.
He just said, "Don't."
do the shot.
Yeah. So there must be some sort of risk involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
with it.
4-hour hard on.
I don't know. Yeah.
That doesn't sound risky to me at all. That sounds like a good gangbang night.
Well, I mean, if you're self-injecting and you don't know
Where to
the
hit it.
exact spot that you should be, you could be, tearing some,
Yeah.
That's
artery or something that might,
You hit a nerve, then it'll never go up.
yeah.
It'll be like
Yeah.
a noodle.
Kill Bill says he's too stiff for naked yoga.
That's the whole point of
I
yoga, isn't it? It's to limber you up.
Yes. That means you need to do the yoga to get loosened up.
Yeah.
Isn't it true that if you do yoga, it actually improves your sex life? I thought that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do yoga, because that was one of my. I mean, it is also to help you become more flexible, but I did hear it also makes you more sexually connected.
Yes. Yes. One of the other things I wanted to do was there's a girl out of Atlanta that does a couples yoga. Yeah. Huh? Okay. That does a couples yoga class too. And the whole purpose there is building that connection as well as working your muscles, and also lubrication for women. There's something about yoga that releases a lot of endorphins and also allows there to be more lubrication.
Okay.
So that's a big one there.
See, I really wonder how that would work for me, being that I'm on hormones.
Mm-hmm. I would think it would give a some release in, if anything, just with the endorphins,
Yeah.
So
I have noticed some differences down there. From the hormones. So I wonder if that would also be yeah. I need to take some yoga.
Yeah, something to look into. That would be definitely interesting.
Okay.
But yeah, and like I did the steam today. The herbal steam for your genitals.
Oh.
Have you ever done that?
No. Where do you get that at?
Actually, there's a young girl that is a herbalist practitioner in McKeesport. And she's got a little salon she does that. And it's called 412 Yoni steaming. But it's
right now.
Yeah, but it's gender neutral.
It's
actually it's pretty cool. They do like a meditation and a breathing exercises with you as you sit on what for all purposes would be like a bidet, but it's got hot water in it with herbs specifically for whatever might ail you, whether it's like cramping or just releasing toxins from your body, because you do have lymph nodes in that area. And it was really just nice, kind of zen-like relaxation, and yet having this warmth down there. And with all the herbs and everything, it was just really interesting. And I know when I got home, G was like, so how was it? And I'm like, outside of the fact that it was like a steaming thing, I'm like, I've been very well lubricated.
What am I supposed to check for?
Oh, Oh my god. A certain sweetness. So kind of like if you're eating a lot of pineapple and so forth, it's supposed to.
How would one test you for sweetness?
Well, I mean, you have to take a taste, obviously. Okay. So yeah, it works.
Surprised you haven't already.
Oh, I have.
Oh, okay. I guess I'd be totally like, I'd be on that. Like somebody says,
I wouldn't go.
I'd be like, well, let's see.
So yeah, it's supposed to last for like 2 weeks of change of having that type of effect that it changes your hormones enough that your secretions are supposed to be sweeter,
okay,
or have a different taste. So rather than having to eat pineapples 24/7.
Yeah.
Does that work on my taint?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It sweats, right?
Yeah.
That is one of the glands that's what I was talking about, Marilu, was
yes.
That below.
Yes, that would help with that.
I've
as well.
noticed lubricant like that. You know what I mean? So
Hey, my booty.
Booty, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to smack your booty later.
Don't threaten me with a good time, young lady.
Could be a taint impact test.
Yeah, it's not a threat. It's a promise.
Do you remember that dildo we're gonna try the other day? Yeah, the 4-foot one. Just gonna have you bend over and swing better.
4 foot. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, have you seen these 4-foot dildos? Like they're selling on wherever. Oh my god, some of these things I'm like, where's that go?
We just watched friends of ours camp. Was that on Sunday? They had a huge giant dildo. It was bigger than my arm.
Lengthwise.
And thickness.
Mm-hmm.
It was huge. And then they started throwing it around like a hot potato. I was waiting for somebody to knock a tooth out.
Well, one of them did get hit in the face with it. It was like they were down for the count.
It's like a horse stick or something.
Shout out real quick if I could. Stephen Muley is watching. Hopefully it's Jen and Steve.
Yay! Hi guys.
Hi guys.
I love Laura because Laura's like, I just want to watch. Can I watch? Can I watch?
Watch me get spanked?
Hell yeah, you can watch.
She just wants to watch everything.
You can watch it on Chatterbate, but only if you tip. So we only got a couple more minutes here real quick. Speaking of Chatterbate, Brianna, have you done anything on Chatterbate yet?
I actually was on last week. Yeah.
What are you doing? Secret squirrel like? You tell anybody?
No, I tipped and everything.
Awesome.
You said thank you. You were watching.
Wait. What?
Yes. I was on last week. And oh my god, I'm forgetting her name right now. I'm so bad with names. She was
Oh, no. I'm saying, have you cammed yet? Yes, okay.
Fuck no, I haven't.
Yes. I know you're on there.
I'm gonna have to do that with somebody else because I need to learn it first because that's just like a whole different world for me. Like, you know what I mean? I've never.
Well, do you want to come on with us?
I would totally do it. Yeah.
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 Okay. You name the time and place, we'll do it. Well, I know the place, but name the time.
Well, Susan says hi. Did you see Susan's comment?
Yeah, hey Susan. They want to know about the bra.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Amazon. Believe it or not. Yes, I think it was like $10.
Oh wow.
So it's kind of like a push-up. But
yes, it is.
Yeah, so these are double D's, and they fit really good in them. I'm not sure what you got. Laura, let's cam together. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Let's go, Laura. Make your way to Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I would totally do it. Like, yeah, I'm really so I took a friend last Friday to a stripper bar. and I found out it was her birthday. So then I gave her a lap dance. I didn't give her. I got her a lap.
Okay.
Yeah, it was priceless. So that's the kind of stuff I just. So I'm like, God, I want to be a stripper. Like, I'd love to get on that pole and go for it. You know what I mean?
I saw you on the pole on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not as graceful as those girls are, but I had a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's all that matters was having, as long as you get up there and you have fun with it. I mean,
Yeah.
SG, I used to get on the pole all the time at the old club in Cleveland.
Yeah.
She was trying to impress me with her dancing skills.
It is a lot of fun. With my height and weight, though, I have to be careful that I don't swing too hard because it does rock a little. So I didn't want to have EMF coming to your club.
Well,
Bree just fell off the pole.
Listen, we'll be very kind about it. We'll anybody who gets hurt at the club, we take them out to the street and then we call 911. Say we found them in the street.
Oh, dear God.
You're bad.
That's good. Just be in my car. We'll be good to go.
Well, the original club, we used to joke that we would tell people if they fell down the stairs or got hurt at the club that we would throw them in the river and call 911. Because the original club was literally, the building was about 50 feet from the river.
Yeah.
So
that's where you create a code for all the swingers in the club. So code blue means get your shit on. EMS is coming.
There you go.
Oh.
You're like the hospitals.
And then everybody takes their clothes off.
Code black means use the back door. Not the back door, the back door.
Yeah.
Funny because I've told people, like, if they're coming to the club early to help out or do something, I'll be like, I'll just come in the back door. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'll come in your back door. I'm like, really? You're going to steal my joke?
Oh, that's your joke?
Of course. Everything's a double entendre with me.
Well, that's fun. That's what's the fun of it, right?
So Lulu just got here. Hi, Lulu.
I thought I heard a door.
What? Susan? What? I am totally lost.
We'll have to explain that to you next time.
Oh, okay. She says Susan here too.
Well, Laura,
I get it. I know who Susan Miller is.
Oh.
Do you?
I don't.
Oh.
Duh.
I get it now. Lulu,
well, thank you, Jason. Jason says you guys rock.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. So Brianna, we're gonna go ahead and end this because we got to get ready for our next live stream. And I'm sure the people watching have lives; they want to watch some shows or something instead of look at us all night. But for those of you who do want to see us the rest of the night, you're in luck. We're going to be on Chatterbate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on, we got to show this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this.
Oh, wait a minute! It's onesie night, isn't it?
Lovely. I love it.
That's your website. Oh, it's that?
No.
Oh. What is your website? Because you've got a t-shirt website too.
UpsideDownPineappleTees.com.
UpsideDownPineappleTees.com.
Upside down.
I'm going to put that in the comments. Upside,
Yes.
if I can spell it. Upside down.
So I'll just throw this out there. Whoever wants to Chatterbate with me, they should reach out to me then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll figure something out or hook up with G and we'll make it happen.
Yes.
I could do maybe next week. Whenever you have it,
Yeah.
Well, what we'd like to do is fill some of the other evenings. So, even, I don't know what your weekday nights look like. Are they all busy or?
Wednesdays are I have the support group on Wednesday nights and it goes till 7:30.
Okay.
Yeah, 7:30. So after that, anytime's fine.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah,
Friday.
those are pretty much open.
Cool.
Unless I got to get the plaza clause or something else done. Put that pair there. So yeah, definitely. Like most of my weeknights are, we can make something happen.
Cool.
Awesome.
Awesome.
It'd be fun.
So I'm really excited about the closing tonight because we get to do our outro again.
Oh, he's so excited about having put the intro together and the outro together. So
I was waiting, like you kept saying, almost got it done, and then I liked it. That's
good.
A long outro.
Yeah, it was. See,
no wonder why it took so long.
No, I'm just that slow sometimes. No, so
but
yeah,
it's not easy putting those together either.
No, especially if you want to look semi-professional.
Yeah. No, it looks great. You did a good job.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So we will be on next week here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Yep.
Around the same time, about 8:05, we go on. If you guys want to see us later, about 9:30-ish, 10 o'clock, somewhere between 9:30 and 10, we will be back on Chatterbate, chatterbate.com/The Body Shop. Real simple. Create a free account, and then you can join the chat. You can actually chat with us there too. So
cool.
All right, I think that's about it. Anybody got anything else?
This weekend, events in Canton.
All 3 locations will be open. So keep an eye, for those of you in Ohio going to the Ohio clubs, keep an eye on the hours because those could change tomorrow. The governor is supposed to go on and talk about COVID deaths and all that, and the curfew gets lifted. So, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing just for us, but it's also good because COVID stuff's going down. So that's good. Good stuff. So, bodyshopclubs.com if you want to know more about the club. MariluandYou.com if you'd like some sex advice. You cannot book Marilu for private sex sessions yet, but I'm trying to get her down from $1 million to about $500,000. So,
I thought you said $1 billion.
Oh yes, that's right. $1 billion. So,
you're gonna get a corny smile with that.
Yes.
Oh my God. All right, folks. Well, you guys have a good night. Hopefully we'll see some of you back on later on Chatterbate. And then we'll let you know when Brianna's going to be back on with us too. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks.
In this house, there's some hoes 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 in this house. Certified free, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out game weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. I'ma bring a bucket and a mop, darling. Give you everything I got. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Beat it up, catch a charge, extra large and extra hard. Put your pussy in my face, sweep my nose like a credit card. Hop on top, you wanna ride, do a giggle while it's inside. Spit it up my world while you're looking in my eyes. Pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive, I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's go play, I'll wear disguise, I'ma park my mattress and you can ride. Yeah. With that wet ass, swimming in it, baby. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass, pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip it down inside of me. I gotta jump out before it gets inside of you. Tell me where to put it, but don't tell what you about to do. Talk your shit, baby, bite your lip, girl. Ask for a call,
tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play our way disguise. I'ma park my match up in your garage.